Alright guys, today I want to talk about why you should wear your automatic watches while you're at home in quarantine. Right, so the first reason I like to wear my watch in quarantine is just to bring some positivity to life in this crazy time we're living in. It can be really difficult mentally to listen to the news all day long and hear nothing but bad news and hearing that this could last longer than people expected. And so just wearing kind of a nice special piece that means a lot to you can bring a little bit of positivity to this crazy time we're living in. The second reason I like wearing this watch is because I like to keep it wound in order to minimize the amount of times I have to wind it and unscrew the crown. Generally speaking, I prefer to minimize the amount of times I'm winding the watch because that means I have to unscrew it and screw the crown back on. And I don't want to have any strip threads or ruin the pin. The other thing I would say is, I've seen people wind their watches with their watch on their wrist, and what that can do is when you pull the pin out, you can actually bend it because it's pretty unnatural to be going completely horizontal with your watch or parallel with your watch. So people tend to kind of pull up like that while they're winding. So definitely take off your watch when you are setting the time. So yeah, I just want to minimize the wear and tear by having to wind it every 2 days, and so I just wear it to keep it ticking. The other reason is by winding your watch, you expose yourself to forgetting to tighten the crown all the way. And so since we're washing our hands so often nowadays, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely have a little bit of a panic attack anytime I jump in the shower or wash my hands with my watch, thinking that I might have forgotten to tighten the crown. Hasn't happened yet, but I can see how that happened to anyone. So definitely minimize the amount of times you unscrew your crown for pin damage, strip threads, and forgetting to tighten the crown for water damage. And then the last reason is it just helps, for me, it helps me move along the day and bring some habits back to my life. As something as simple as having breakfast at the right time, having lunch, making sure to take a break, not spending too much time on a particular activity, because the days it just feels like mush. Even the last 3 or 4 weeks have just felt like one long day. And so using time to break up activities helps separate the days, and it just brings some normalcy. So yeah, if you've got an automatic watch, throw it on the wrist, and I think you'll be happier. So thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next video.